Alright, this is part 2 of Congruence theorems. We have 2 more shortcuts to learn today to add to the 2 from last time, which the last 2 were angle side angle and angle angle side. So the first is side side side. It says if the sides of one triangle are congruent to the sides of a second triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So we need all 3 sides to match, and we can highlight to see. If I go red to pink, red to pink, pink to blue, pink to blue, and blue to red. So all those 3 sides was match. So let's list them. If AB is congruent to FE, BC is congruent to ED, and AC is congruent to FD, and then triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. And this is proven by side, side, side postulate. So for these 2 examples, it asks us to prove that the 2 triangles are congruent. If yes, it needs us to state the reasons and the congruent statement. So let's start. We have 14 here and a 14 here. 10 and a 10. 21 and a 21. So that they're congruent by the sides. So therefore we can say the statement that triangle X, Y, Z is congruent to triangle. So let's see. I went from X. It's congruent to triangle L, N, M. Now for this next one, to make it easier to understand, let's add 2 lines there and 2 lines here. I should see this on your paper tomorrow. So we can see by highlighting 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Therefore, triangle TAB is congruent to triangle GOD. Good. So the next term we need to know to move on is the included angle. It says it is the angle formed by 2 sides of a triangle. So as you can see, I have this side here and this side here. So this angle is included in those 2 sides. So we can say that sides AB and AC form angle A. So angle A is the included angle. So now write down this following question here. It says, what is the included angle for sides AB and BC? If I re-highlight, and I've given some guidance points, AB and BC form which angle? It would be angle B. And you can also see that by looking at the letters. Which letters match in these two sides? The letters that match are B in both of them. Therefore, it is angle B. Now, for example, 7, 8, and 9, you're asked to find the included angle based on the indicated sides. So for 7, we have this one here, which means we have angle F. Over here, sides X, Z, and Y, X. We have X and Hex, therefore it is angle X. Your job is to do number 9. So it is due when I check notes. And let's move on. The next shortcut is side angle side. The definition says, if two sides and the included angle of one triangle are congruent to two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. And we can see different terms that are used a lot. So included angle for both of them. We have congruent. And we have two sides. So let's see, it says, if AC is congruent to DF. Now let's mark down the picture. AC, DF. And if AB is congruent to DE. Let's mark that AB, DE. And now we need to use the included angle. So we look up here. Included angle is angle A. And here would be angle D. So we also need angle A to be congruent to angle D. So we can mark that on the picture. Then triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. And we can abbreviate that by side angle side. Go ahead and try the next two examples on your own. So prove that the two triangles are congruent. If not, explain why not. For this first one, we know that AC congruent to CE. So we have AC congruent to CE. And that is known as a side. We have these vertical angles, which you can put angle C congruent to angle C. This is an angle. And we have this side congruent to this side. So that is DC. Let me rephrase that. That would be BC congruent to DC. And that is also a side. Now keep in mind, it must be side, angle, side for each triangle. So since they're congruent, we can say that triangle DCE is congruent to triangle BCA. And for 11, it says it is an isosceles triangle. So we know those two sides are the same. M is a midpoint, meaning these two pieces are the same. Keep in mind, they share this side, which means it's going to be the same. So we can easily say that triangle JKM is congruent to triangle LKM. This one is by side, side, side. And this one here was by side, angle, side. So for these last 4 examples, we've learned different terms. We've learned angle, side, angle, 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 side, side, angle, side, and side, side, side. Your job is to complete these 4 when I check notes. Must complete. That is it. We'll be talking about these tomorrow.